Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be attempting to show you guys how to install front end links. Now you may be wondering, have we ever installed? Oh, here's Jordan. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect timing. Hold on, let's get this.
Good morning. Welcome to today's show. In this show, we're eating peanut butter and jelly.
So back to what I was saying. You may be wondering if we have ever installed front end links on a car. We have not. But today we're going to find out how to, and we're going to do it on my car. What is this? Yo, give me some M&Ms. Right. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to figure it out. We're also going to get some haircuts. We're going to shoot another video. We're going to shoot another video and doing brakes. It's a busy day, and hopefully we're going to get a chance to go to cabin. I really want to because Evan Beckerman's going to be there, so we're going to say what's up to him. If you don't know who he is, check out TJ's vlogs. You see him there, or they've got their own channel, Throtl. So we're going to be seeing him there. That's enough talking to that. Let's get to work. Today we're installing these Perrin front end links on the car because one broke, so why not upgrade, because these are kind of janky stock. One like literally has popped off. It's terrible. So upgrading to these aren't gonna pop off on me. So let's get to it. I haven't done this before, as I said earlier, so Jordan and I are gonna figure this out, and you're gonna watch, and we're gonna tell you how to install them as best we can. This is not a how-to video, and it's not supposed to be. It's just us installing end links and giving you little tips and pointers on how to do it along the way. Let's go. I'm gonna start by doing this one at a time, one side at a time, figuring it out. Once we get maybe most of the way through, if it's easy, I'm gonna have Jordan go to the other side while I finish one. But for now, oh, that's almost it right there. Just gotta figure it out. It's pretty simple. So you're disconnecting the top of it from the sway bar, and then the bottom is connected to the lower control arm. So you're gonna just take the bolts out there, and it should just pop off. It should. So let's find out what we gotta do. Yeah, hey! Alright, so Jordan looked up some tricks for this. On the end of this bolt here, we have a spot. You know what size Allen this is?
4.5.
There's a 4.5 Allen key that we put in the end of this bolt to keep it from spinning while we loosen up the nut. And then we have a 14mm open-ended wrench. Alright, so as you were just seeing, Jordan was doing some cutting with a little Dremel tool that we have, because the bottom of these end links that are on there are just really difficult to get off. So we're just chopping the bolt and then pulling it out. Just to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to have to do the same thing on my side. Other than that, we're going to be able to get started on putting the new ones in very shortly. And that's pretty much it for this install. We got to shoot kind of like a professional business video for ourselves today after this, so we're gonna get a little bit more cleaned up and dress a little bit nicer to make a nice business video for you guys that we'll put out on the channel that you will see. We'll put on Instagram, Twitter. That's probably it. And then obviously, like we said, we got cabin with Evan Beckerman and Adam's brakes, so we're gonna try to squeeze both those in because they're both happening around the same time. So as you can see right in here, I don't know how well you can hear me, hey, there we go. I got this end link off. This top part went into the sway bar here. I got this disconnected, all with just using the Allen key and open-ended wrench. And now we're just kind of stuck on bottom here because it keeps twisting and turning when I'm trying to take it off. So we're gonna just chop it probably right about here and then just slide it right out.
Alright, so as we can see on the instructions right here, I've already put together pretty much this top portion that goes left to right and connects to the sway bar. This is the topmost portion. This is the topmost portion that I've already assembled and put together. Right now I have nothing on the bottom. As you can see right here, nothing on the bottom. All the washers and the bolt and the nut on the top one, just to mock it up. I have not tightened down anything yet. I'm going to put that bolt, the bottom one, in the full assembly. That says right here on the bottom. And then I will tighten down everything pretty much to a half spec until we can get the other side done as well, and then you kind of go back and forth between them so everything stays even. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
So as you look here, we got the old end link and the new end link. A lot difference here. This one's got like a ball joint in it for both sides. This one's actually broken, so that's why that's not on there. This one is straight up just got some bushings on both sides, so where it pushes up against the end, the sway bar and the lower control arm, it's just being like I guess protected and held in place by these bushings with some like metal, I guess, inserts, you could say. When installing this for both lower control arm and sway bar, you want to grease right around here and a little bit right here for where the washer pushes up against. So on both sides of that, because there's washers on each side. So just a little quality comparison. This is like crappy, and this part popped out while I was driving, so it's almost like just not a safer option. Where this, nothing's gonna pop out unless the bolt snaps, so we shouldn't be having that problem. So these are nice, much better quality, and are pretty cheap. Pick these up on thehuntquarters.com. They're $99 and $110, I believe, shipped. So go check out the Hunt Quarters. It's gonna be in the description below. A link right to these end links and to the website. That is much better than what was there before. Shout out to Jordan on the other side. He's tightening down the other side right now. Our side is currently all done. We just gotta actually tighten them out down to their correct foot-pounds, and then we'll be good to go. 1 through 10, how difficult was that install?
I'd say an 8 with rust.
8 with rust, without rust.
Like a 1.
Sucks.
It's just a couple bolts.
He's not wrong, it is just a couple bolts. But for this time, I'd say in the future, if I had to replace my Endlinks again, it'd be a super easy install. Whoa, failure at the ollie, brah. If I had to replace my Endlinks again, it'd be super easy. It's just the fact of the bolt had the hex spot in it, and that was just real annoying trying to hold that and loosen it. With it being all one kind of component of just a nut and then holding the bolt, that's gonna be a lot easier in the future if I ever have to take them off for any reason. Actually, probably to do my sway bar, I'll have to take at least the top part off. So that's gonna be easier in the future, but with the original OEM setup and rust, that sucked. But now we're gonna put the car back down, go for a little test drive, and then shoot another video. I gotta get cleaned up.
Yep.
You may notice this excellent lighting. We just finished wrapping up our little Instagram promotional shoot. This is what it looks like to have a kind of like our professional scene. We have one light here, one light there. We have the overhead lights, trying to make a nice even lighting for that shoot. Go check out our Instagram. We'll have it on the screen right here, and you can see that little promotional video we did. Let's go watch the cars. And the cars are clean, looking good. And we're gonna go head out to cabin real early tonight so we can hang out with some of the old guys that show up at 3. And yeah, right? We're going?
Mm-hmm. Okay, right now we're going to cabin.
Which is what?
And it's the teeniest car show ever. Every Wednesday. And it is 30% very cute dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
You would never even know.
Yeah, all stock except the turbo's a VF43 now instead of the TD04.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long is the break-in period?
My engine people were saying 4,000 miles, which I think's a little much.
Yeah.
So I'm doing. We haven't filmed anything. Come on, what are we doing?
Every time we show up, we're like, oh, we're gonna film, and then we just leave the camera.
Try to like I always talk about filming a show, but
Then you just set up the GoPro and roast people.
I can't get them to do well. The only thing I can get is do well commercial reaction.
Yes, that was hilarious.